here's the souffle I was talking about before. 1962, happy birthday, Mr. President. Marilyn Monroe went to Jean-Louis, another great costume designer, was in the book several times, including he designed that gilded dress, put the blame on me, and said, I want a dress that Marilyn Monroe would wear, and I want to look sparkling and naked. She often spoke about herself in the third person, which is a little bit bizarre, but also tells you an awful lot about the personality and the psyche of Marilyn Monroe. And this was a birthday party that Peter Lawford was presenting in 1962 at the Madison Square Garden for the president. She decided that she was not telling anybody what this dress was like. The dress is, like I said, made of souffle. It was actually made because Marilyn never wore underwear, so the dress was actually sculpted on her body with layers upon layers upon layers of souffle to hide whatever needed to be hid. There are 2,500 beads, brilliants, and sequins hand sewn on the dress in strategic places. She came out to make the presentation. Remember, the black stage in the center of Madison Square Garden for 19,000 people. And in fact, when Peter Lawford came to, and I can't remember the name of the other producer right now, but it was a guy who he produced the event. He actually wrote the Pajama Game and Dan Yankees. I remember his first name was Richard. He came to ask her what she was wearing for the event. She pulled out a black Norel turtleneck dress. And she says, I'm thinking of this. She came and she sang this event. All I can tell you about the impact that this had is that on that night, at this event at Madison Square Garden, Jimmy Durante performed, Ella Fitzgerald performed, Ethel Merman performed, Bob Hope performed, Bing Crosby performed, Maria Callas performed. Nobody remembers anybody else at this evening but the late Marilyn Monroe.